was absolutely about to do another sign, and I decided to do you guys. You may be connecting with an Aquarius. Yeah. Okay. This isn't a romantic love relationship. This is just equal understanding. Okay. So, oh wow. Okay. All right. All right. All right, Gemini. Slow it down. Okay. There's a lot that's being said here. With the Knight of Swords, there's an opportunity that you're taking, and this is a time where you can be impulsive. You can go straight towards doing whatever this is you wanted to do, because I don't know, assuming that you've come across something new or someone new, it's like it's like an aha moment to you. This whatever it is you're going after. And it's basically because you decided to make some sort of choice, okay? Because you're tired of people coming in, using you, and manipulating you. So it was like, it's not just that you feel left out. You feel left out a lot, and it's like, well, that's another thing that had to go and had to say goodbye to, and I'm still holding on to what I have behind me, because even though I don't know where I'm headed on this next venture, I trust it. Because whatever this was with this Knight of Cups, I've really looked into the Knight of Cups, you guys, doing the last few readings, and it's mainly just a person that wants to beg you for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because they got so much burdens and woes and bullcrap that they're trying to get you to carry all their problems that don't belong to you, that do not belong to you. And I see a Gemini saying, okay, all right, well, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Taking action. You may walk in on somebody playing pogo stick with themselves, and you may be connecting with a Cancer, because Chariot represents Cancer. Somebody's offering you a ride. It's a good ride. Okay, you're very happy. Oh, Six of Swords, yeah. You're very happy with because something new is able to you're able to move. Wow. You're gonna cry a lot of tears of joy. You gotta move in silence and in secret. Like a getaway situation, someone's gonna help you. You're just waiting for someone to help you. This person may not show integrity, but they will see you have it. Okay? As soon as, yeah. It's like you're able to absolutely celebrate with more than one person. Like, not physically. It's like you get to be happy about a situation coming out in your favor, and you get to tell somebody about it that is also happy for you. See, I told you, the star came right back out. This is another major arcana with another major arcana. As far as a leap of faith, is what I'm seeing here. You may be afraid because this dog here is always warning this person who has a free spirit, very free spirited. Could be Aries in your chart, but I do see you connecting with an Aquarius, because you and this Aquarius will be on the same page. You both will have a very strong energy, but to push, but it's not, it's like this Aquarius, for example, they they're okay with where they are, but They always like to do different things. They like to see that, you know, you're out and about, and they're really not trying to stifle that, is what I'm hearing. This person's not trying, is not going to stifle it. It's not, they're not trying to, they're just not going to do it. No matter how hard you push, and you'll see for yourself, and this person will help you out financially. They don't want nothing from you. They're going to notice that you like to hold on to what you have, but they have plenty. They really don't want anything from you, and they're not going to want anything from you. You will be able to rest very well around this person if you haven't been able to. King and Queen of Cups, as I said, you and a specific person are counterparts. And somehow or another, I don't know if you got a reading or something like that, or you have your own intuition here, or this was something with family that was done here. But whatever it is, however you found out this information, could be through this message. You're finding your counterpart. You're coming across this connection that you're coming across due to someone else. I don't know. Someone else introduced you. Someone else. You got this information. You came across this person. This person was able to, like, for example, if you work on a specific job, a plantation job, or something like that, or outside, what is it the men do with the mulch and stuff like that? You do stuff like that, and somebody, for example, they've been talking to you, they've been seeing that you're a chill person, they've been hearing that you want to move or something like that, or you're looking for a place, and they know somebody that can actually help you out, or you come across somebody due to someone giving you this information through psychic ability, or you're actually using your own intuition. You're deciding to be brave in a different way, and you're taking a chance, a leap of faith, because you trust something that's going to work in your favor. I don't know, but the process is great. This person has their feet planted, on solid ground, because they don't let their emotions get to them. And they see you as someone that is just emotionally wounded, but they don't care about. They're not gonna ask you stuff like that. Only a person who wants to hurt you who hurt people would ask you. Seem like to me, you've been hurt before. Those people, watch out for. When you try to turn somebody down and they say why, it seems like you've been hurt before. Use your intuition, because that's the same type of people that hurt people, and they will hurt you too. Be careful, Gemini. Or if you have that in your chart. I have Gemini in my chart. My mother does too. So, yep. Just saying, babe. Oh, these messages are going by pretty fast, but let's see. I want to pull from a different deck. I'm going to read a, look at there. I just pulled this out. I need to read from the Bible real quick, so give me 1 second, because I'm coming across something here. If you don't like Bible verses, I respect that. Okay. Clarification for this. Hold on a second. Okay, fear is what we came across here. I'm just going to read it, okay? Faith is often the child of fear. Fear, you see, that does make sense, because fear does triumphant over faith. A lot of times it's easy to have your faith because it's easy to manipulate a child. And you may have been manipulated from childhood, or you may have carried fear, or grew up where you were meant to be placed in a fear-based mindset that did not belong to you. You do have something, and you do own a lot, but fear is one thing you've got to get rid of. The fear of judgment, the fear of lack or loss of money, the fear of bad health, okay? Clear confirmation. There's five fears. The fear of not being, the fear of criticism, people criticizing you, and the fear of death. For those of you that have that fear, okay? Listen, God sees you fighting, okay? God always sees you fighting. God sees you fighting. And so does, those bull crappers. But no, okay. But even though he sees you fighting, he's protecting you. He's helping you. Like, for example, if you come across something and you get the first thought to go, that's your protection. That's your sign to go. Because you'll have the opportunity. Okay? If you come across something and you've got the sign to stop or something, if you stop, that's you being protected. I mean, because you've already got the intuition to do so, or the gift to do so, or the opportunity to do so, without living fear-based because of what you do see and what you are around versus what you don't see and what you're not around. Well, I'm here to tell you, you do not see anything other than me reading out the Bible, shuffling cards, and everything like that. But you don't see how I can connect to you. Well, I guarantee you, you're going to see today. Fear propelled Peter out of the boat. He'd ridden these waves before. He knew what these storms could do. He'd heard the stories. He'd seen the wreckage. He knew the widows. He knew the storm could kill, and he wanted out. Look into his eyes tonight and see fear and suffocating, heart-racing fear of a man who has no way out. But out of his fear would be born an act of faith, for faith is often the child of fear. If Peter had seen Jesus, or Yahweh Shah, walking on the water during a calm, peaceful day, do you think that he would have walked out to him? Yea or nay? Nah, nor do I. Had the lake been carpet smooth and the journey pleasant, do you think that Peter would have begged Jesus, Yahweh Shah, to take him on a stroll across the top of the water? Doubtful. But give a man a choice between sure death and a crazy chance, and he'll take the chance every time. Great acts of faith are seldom born out of calm calculation. It wasn't logic that caused Moses to raise his staff. I told you, you're becoming unstifled with that staff, that rod. Raise his staff on the bank of the Red Sea. It wasn't medical research that convinced Naaman to dip 7 times in the river. It wasn't common sense that caused Paul to abandon the law and embrace grace. And it wasn't a confident committee that prayed in a small room in Jerusalem for Peter's release from prison. It was a fearful, desperate band of backed into a corner believers. It was a church with no options, a congregation of have-nots pleading for help, and never were they stronger. At the beginning of every act of faith, there is often a seed of fear. I don't know who that needed to go to, but let me say this. That is absolutely true, because that is exactly what I was just telling you with the cards earlier when I said, you know what, just rewind the video, baby, because, I feel like you are praying to be confident, because I just prayed a minute ago for confidence and strength and things like that, but not for me, for my family. You get what I'm saying? And for me to have the strength to keep going, not just for you, but for them as well, against the attacker, the aggressor, as Archangel Michael continues to be here. And you know what? sometimes when you have confidence and you're courageous and you think you're strong because you don't have nothing to lose, that's when you done effed up. That's when you done messed up. I am no exempt to that, and we need to all be mindful because it doesn't take common sense to know, you know, for me to get on here and know to do this and read and know to shuffle and clear my energy, my hands. High priestess of water. I am a high priestess of water. But, um, yeah, it just, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it just don't take that. Sometimes it's just because what other choice do you have when you have nothing? No options, no nothing. That's when you start to care. That's when you start to reach out. It's like he keeps having to take everything but your life. So you rather keep taking the dirty ass chances and risk your life. Stop doing that. That's what you need to. Okay. All right. The moon. Something at night is making you fear based. It's like you can only feel comfortable during the daytime. Meditation. There are several ways to meditate, and you know how to do it when you calm yourself without actually meditating. Because you don't know how to meditate, you don't want to learn how to meditate. It's whenever you take those deep breaths and you think, that's when you actually do hear stuff. And that's when you absolutely know what to do. It's like you want to go left, right, you absolutely figure it out. When you know what I'm saying? And you're still praying you're still praying. Forbidden. Something just don't belong. You didn't belong in a certain place anymore. It's time to go. Oh man. Complicated. Individuality. Beautiful. Okay. Um, I'm not looking in the book for these. So, complicated. You are absolutely starting to realize why something's been so complicated. You're able to absolutely see yourself out of situations, harmful, difficult. You're able to see yourself out of it. Confirmation. You are your own person. You are unique. You are very special. And you do belong here for a very important reason. You hear the word beautiful and you hide from it because you don't feel like you are, but you like to hear it. You've made many, many promises to the Most High to fix yourself, but it's like, who do you depend on? The Most High or yourself? Who are you really committed to? And if something you're following, such as readings or something like that, is letting you down, then who really is your higher being? Invisible. See, you hide. You hide who you feel that you are because you don't want to be a problem for people because you could be very chaotic. But you're not meant to be here to be destructive. You're meant to be here because you are a powerful being. You are obedient. You're needing to be more obedient. The problem is, it's like you got whipped a lot on your back. I don't know, with a belt or a buckle or something very harsh, rod or something. Or your parents did back in the day and they passed it on to you and such and such. And it's like they were trying to whip you into shape. You do have it in you. You are graceful. You are majestic. And you are the higher spirit that you do. You are. You are. If you can believe in the Most High and also come to psychic and things like that, that doesn't make you someone that's something's wrong with you or that you're not meant or whatnot. You're needing to harbor the high priestess of the earth. Ground yourself. Ground your thoughts. Like, silence yourself. I feel like there's a Gemini that's too impulsive. You go by the first thing. In a specific situation when you need to, yes. And when you feel like you're moving too fast, you definitely need to slow down. Okay? When you sleep, you're able to let go and you're able to think better and free yourself. Okay? Your wishes are coming true. You do have prayers around you. Someone specifically is keeping you up. Because when they're asleep, you're awake praying for them. And when you're asleep, they're awake praying for you. It's like y'all watch each other spiritually through a battlefield. Constantly. And it's going to work too. I don't know what you got going on, Gemini, but it's going to work. Alright, Jimmys, I gotta go because I do have another job I have to be at. So I do thank you, and can't wait to see you guys next time. If you want more, please go ahead and say so in the comments. Other than that, if you guys want to see what I do and how I do when I'm channeling and when I'm using tools and stuff like that, let me get up to at least 2,000 subscriptions, and I guarantee you I will go live and show you what it is I do. I will talk to you guys. I will do live readings and free readings for you on here live, but only when I can get that up. Okay, you guys. All right, you guys. Bye, Gemini.